right, today I'm up on Mount Hood doing some location scouting for an upcoming project and shooting with my favorite lens of all time, the Canon 200 1.8. It's not image stabilized, but this thing is super sharp. I've used it for a ton of jobs, sports, action, lifestyle, you name it, I've shot with it. And it's an awesome lens. It is really freaking cold out here right now. I was expecting a lot more snow up here than there is, but it's coming down now, that's for sure. But anyway, I'll show you some images that I've shot from some different projects, and just really love this lens, the sharpness of it, and it's unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. If you can get your hands on one, they don't make it anymore. They sell them on eBay for around $3 I think. I haven't really looked in a while, but I've had it since new, for about 20 years probably, and it is one of my most favorite lenses. Anyway, I gotta get in the car because it is freezing. Thanks to everybody that subscribed, I really appreciate that. And yeah, I gotta get in the car, get warmed up, and get to the next spot that I'm scouting. I'll show some sorry, it's cold. I'll show some shots of what I've used with this lens in the past, and from other projects. And I gotta get some gloves. Damn, it's getting cold. Okay, all right, I gotta get in the car. Oh man, snow's letting up, but it's more like freezing rain out there now. Got my location scouting all done. Time to get back to the studio and show you, it's cold, and show you some shots that I've done for some clients with that 200 1.8, which is my favorite lens. Okay, let's get going back to the studio here. Get going back. All right, made it back in the studio safely. Without further ado, let's look at some images. Okay, the first few shots here, we're just up on the mountain at a resort, that ski resort that wasn't open yet, but just got a couple cool shots up there while I was scouting. So yeah, with the lens, the 200. These shots here were Nike, soccer player Freddie Adu, Nike again, Dennis Dixon, NFL player. These were shot out at the Nike campus, world headquarters. Same with this one, at the world headquarters for Nike as well. Just love the fall off of this lens. The next shot here, these were done for the NFL, out on location for them. X Games, Winter X here, snowmobiling. Super cool stuff to shoot, lots of fun. Next shot is, this is for an apparel company for leather jackets. This one, medical company, shot in Hawaii. This shot in Hawaii for the same company on the same job. This next one, medical company, again. I do a lot of medical lifestyle stuff, same with this one, medical lifestyle. And a little bit of fashion here at the end. Yeah, so this is my favorite lens, and I shoot with it as often as I can. Not every job needs a long lens. You can check out more of my work on my website if you want. It's just toddeckelman.com. But the one thing you do need to worry about or think about when you're using this lens is that it's heavy, and you need to pack accordingly if you're going to shoot this lens with this lens. And if you're not going to shoot any long lens stuff, I wouldn't bring it, because just packing it, you've got to make extra space to pack it. It weighs a lot, and if you're packing it in someplace in a backpack, this thing is just, it's way heavy. A 70 to 200 would be a better option if you're just looking to maybe shoot some long lens stuff. But if you know you're going to shoot with some long lens, I definitely bring it with me. And that's, type of thing to think about when you're location scouting like I was, is that, you know, how far away do you need to get from your car to where the location is? How much do you have to hike in? How much gear you got to bring in with you? That type of thing when I'm up on the mountain. Luckily, what I found yesterday and why I was scouting is that I can drive pretty close up to where I was looking at. They don't make this lens anymore, and you can find it on eBay. They're anywhere from, I saw one on there for $2,600 or $2,500 up to $4,900. So they're available, and if you can get your hands on one, it's a great lens. Like I said, mine's seen a little bit of wear and tear on it now. It's not too bad, but it does have a little drop-in filter. You can put in a gel right here if you want, or you can use, I've got the drop-in with the polarizer that you can use as well, which is nice. I don't use it that often, but if I do need to do a little polarizer, a little filter in there, that works really great. Also, the strap, you want to make sure if you're going to use a strap like I use on this lens, that it's strapped to the lens and not to the body, because this is a lot of weight to pull on the front mount of the body if you're doing that. If you can get your hands on one, rent one, try one, I highly recommend it. Shooting it, I've only shot a little bit with my C70 with the little adapter booster on there, which takes it down to 1.2, which is pretty wide open. And the only footage I've really shot with it was that little tree blowing in the wind up on the mountain there. And that was shot, I believe, at like f2. But most of the stuff when I'm shooting action, I shoot it right around f2, 2.8. Gives me a little bit of buffer. And I can't wait to shoot a job with the R5 with this lens. I haven't had that opportunity yet, because I really want to see, this thing's probably going to track focus way better than anything than I've had before. So far, my results with that have been great, better than my 5D Mark IV or my 1DX Mark II. So way more frames caught in focus than the few that you miss with the Mark V and the 1DX Mark II. So I'm really looking forward to shooting a job with that. So hopefully I'll pick up a job here soon that calls for that, or I may just do a test, get some models, do a little sports test with that as well. Again, if you have any questions about the lens or anything, just leave it in the description below and I'll try to answer it as best I can. And that's about it. I do love that lens, and if you can try shooting with one, I highly recommend it again. And to everybody that's subscribed, thanks again. I appreciate it. Until next time, I'm out.